Okay, everyone, we're gonna begin by everyone get your smoothies out and begin chugging. Okay. So, couple body things going on. We're going to begin by saying I'm not wearing pants. Look at those legs. Okay, so it's hectic. It's Get a Podcast episode 31. Next episode will be 32. Catch me on 33 as well. I'll be your host all the way through. Today, as usual, almost late for work. New additions. I have the hiccups. What's going on with you guys today? Let me know. Oh wait, can't hear you. Leave a comment in the YouTube section in the comment section below, and I'll forget to read it. Let's drink our coffee now, everyone. Good morning, or afternoon, or I don't know when you're watching this. Is this the future? Hey, am I famous? let me know. Am I famous? Because yeah, a lot of people want to be famous. They just don't understand that like what it takes is a loss of privacy. It is a lot of exquisite food, right? You have no free time. I don't know this personally, because I'm not famous yet. But I do not have free time these days. You could say that I have free time, but you know what I do with my free time? I do things like the podcast. I do things like I'll sing a lullaby, a custom lullaby to my I want to say girlfriend, but like, have we made it official? We haven't had that conversation yet, and boy, I am a huge pussy, so those conversations take a little bit to happen. But yeah, I do call her and sing her custom lullabies. Highlight from last night would be there is a tree 5 feet from your grandma, and I don't know what made me think of that line, but I'm really glad that I did because that was like a very good creative spurt. So today, almost late for work again. The time is 1:50. I work at 3 o'clock, I think, and I work at 3 o'clock. Takes me about 45 minutes to get to work. And boy, oh boy, do I feel bad for Jovy, who's scooting through the setup. Come back, Jovy. Get back here for 1 second. He's peeing, and I feel bad for him because I'm going to be leaving this setup set up because I have a workshop with a very nice casting director this weekend, as in I'm in the weekend right now, and it's happening tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. What? 10 a.m. exists? Yeah, motherfucker. If you didn't sleep through the whole morning, you'd understand that there's a whole AM. You're like, oh, the whole day is PM. What the fuck? AM is just for the nighttime. AM stands for after morning. What? I don't know. But, okay, so I've got this casting director workshop happening tomorrow morning. So I'm leaving the setup, the podcast setup, set up, and we live in a tiny basement. We have less than 500 square feet, I think. And shit, there's 2 couches that are just fucking pushed up against each other because Jovy sleeps on 2 couches. There's gonna be one big one eventually soon. But yeah, Jovy's been sleeping on my couch for a year and a half. He's been sleeping on this couch for a year and a half, and this couch that he is currently sleeping on is so rugged and disgusting. Like you sit on it and you can feel the spring like corkscrewing like a duck fucking you up your butt, like because the ducks have the corkscrew penises, and that's kind of what's going on. Is like it's basically like you're sitting on a thin layer of like of flap. You're sitting on a thin flap of animal hide. We're gonna get really disgusting. Vegans, tune out for this one. You're gonna be sitting on a flap of animal hide, and then beneath that is just a dozen ducks with like the biggest penises, like OG Mudbone of the duck realm, or like I don't know, some other person with a large penis. Owen Gray, the guy with a big black tattoo on his arm. Jovy, who's someone with a large penis that you know of? He's thinking. Rare. Our friend Rare has a very large penis. I have a slightly above average penis. Or maybe I don't. Maybe it's an illusion. Maybe I have such a huge ego that I think that my penis is above average size and it's actually not, right? You can think that because if you have a big ego and everyone loves your ego and everyone wants to feed your ego, no one's going to tell you have a tiny penis. They're also not going to tell you when you have spinach in your teeth. They're not going to tell you when you have yellow teeth. No one's told me I have yellow teeth. Does that mean I have a big ego? I don't know, but I think I have yellow teeth. I've tried to do the crest whitening strips, but they don't work. Do you know why? Because I only do them like once. Try baking soda. Jovy's very sane ex-girlfriend was telling him that, right? Okay, so we're getting a little edgy here. We're getting a little edgy. Awkward. Anyway, shit. really backed myself into a corner with that one. She's all right. I don't know where to go with this now. Anyway, someone that Jovy used to see, let him know that if you brush your teeth with baking soda, then your teeth will become whiter. That's great. That's fantastic. I love that. And now we're out of this topic. I don't think she's crazy. I'm just saying things. When you have a camera set up in front of you and a microphone and you can see yourself on the TV, like I can, I monitor myself, I watch myself closely. Sometimes words just slip out of your mouth, right? You just want to kind of spice things up. Yeah, 2020 has been hard for all of us, so I totally understand. I'm going to sip that coffee now. Anyway, looking into getting a voice acting agent. What are you laughing about still, mister? Nothing. He's not laughing about anything, folks. But yeah, almost late for work once again. So is that why I'm talking quickly? This isn't even caffeinated. This is not even a caffeinated beverage, even though it says Phil and Sebastian Coffee Roasters. The coffee is decaf, right? The weed doesn't exist. The alcohol is alcohol free. It's just air. Or you drink an alcohol free beer, because that's what I've been doing with my girlfriend, not girlfriend. Because you know what? I like beer for the taste sometimes. Yeah, sure. It's fun to get a little fucked up, but I'm doing November, where everything, the answers to every question. Oh, can I yo-yo? No. Can I do smoke signals to contact my parents who are in the upper reaches of Yellowknife? No. The answer's no. If you gotta ask, the answer's no. Can I drink alcohol? No. Can I smoke weed? No. Can I drink coffee? No. Can I run 21K per week? No. I've been trying though. That's part of the goal. And then also part of it was the social media thing not really working out, because when you give yourself even like a tiny bit of a yes, it turns into like a big yes. Like I can do no social media for a month, but doing only 15 minutes a day, that's really fucking difficult, because like I have no self-control when it comes to that stuff. Like I don't know how to control myself. There's other ways that I have difficulty controlling myself. Like, for example, I love to eat out. But you know what I don't love? Running out of money. Why? Because that means I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to work a real job. I work at a parkour gym 2 days of the week. I make this much money because there's not a whole lot that I need right now. But you know what really gets me is that like the amount that I make per paycheck at my current job could be making that in 1 day working PA. And that's like 4 shifts. Like I'm doing 4 shifts across 2 weeks. Whoa, right? Real adult here. Doing 4 shifts across 2 weeks and making X amount of money, and then could be making the same amount going through hell for 1 day working as a personal assistant or a pocket asshole, as some might say. Sip the coffee. Things like coffee and beer, I can just enjoy for the taste. Like, taking away the caffeine, it doesn't make me enjoy coffee any less. Like, coffee, if anything, the caffeine gets me all jittery. Of course, I'm going to get back on the caffeine train as soon as this month is over, because it feels weird not being caffeinated all the time. Why? Because we live in a capitalist society where everything must keep moving, and if we stop and think about ourselves just for one moment, we'll realize how stupid this is. Right? Sure. But caffeine keeps it makes the world go round, doesn't it? Caffeine, the whole world is spinning because of fucking caffeine. But yeah, so I've been kind of thinking slower, I think, during this month. Like, I still think quickly, right? I do a podcast. I just come up with words as they just kind of fall out of my mouth. Pancake, asshole, fruit roll up, roller coaster, all the way to my nuts, going through the asshole and out my mouth, right? You can just like say words. But I think I'm going a little bit slower because the caffeine's just not there. It feels like I'm usually running on 4 batteries, and I'm running on 2 currently. And sentences sometimes are coming to me a little bit slower. Like if I was asked to freestyle on the spot with Fat Joe, right? It's 2002. I've been a rapper for a long time. It's me and Fat Joe in Brooklyn, New York. He's looking me in the face. We've been friends for a long time. And I trust him, right? He's not gonna lob any insults at me that are gonna really knock me off. He's not gonna jack my freestyle. He's not gonna jack me off in front of all these people because it's 2002 and, you know, rappers aren't really about that gay shit back then. These days we got stuff like Brockhampton, Tyler the Creator. Fuck, I'll suck a dick if there's one in front of me. But but back then, if Fat Joe sucked me off in front of all of the other rappers, dude, my rep would go downtown. My rep would go past the town and into the farms. My reputation would be on the farm. I would be a farm rapper, such as Froggy Fresh. I assume he's from a farm because he's got a little bit of an accent. Do you guys remember Froggy Fresh? Also known as Krispy Kreme? I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't got no money, then I don't mess with y'all. My friends were really obsessed with that guy back in like junior high school or high school. I can't remember, but my brain stuck in junior high. Do you know why? Because I don't tell you guys any stories from high school. Why? I don't know, but I have a lot of stories from junior high. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe I should go into therapy. Maybe what's going on is I should submit for the new reality TV show where they can send you into space. Oh wait, I'm doing that. I'm going to submit for this. So I found out about this reality show while I was super bored working as a PA on this TV series. and it's, what the fuck's it called? Hey, penis humpers, what the fuck is it called? Hey, what is it called? Did I not save the email? Oh no, it's not in the important folder. Oh my god. So, did I not save it? What the fuck? Oh no. This is how I found this out just now. I had an email saved because I found out about this reality TV show where if you win, you get sent into space. Who the fuck doesn't want to go to space? Grandmas. Why? If you keep both your feet on the ground, an apple a day will keep the doctor away. Why don't you go to space? You could bring a doctor with you. You could bring an apple. You could have everything you need, Grandma. Huh? Well, for me, sounds like I'm not going to be going to space because I lost the email, which really fucking sucks. But and I can't even talk about it now because what the fuck? Because I don't remember what it was called. Oh my god. Is there anything? Guys, I'm looking through my email, just trying to find my email from this reality TV show. Because I really want to be on it and go to space. Oh, we're almost there. I feel like we're almost there. Going through all of these emails. Oh my god. And that's all. Cannot fucking find it. Sounds like I'm not going to be going on this reality TV show anymore, which really sucks. But that was the plan, at least. In April, I was going to be submitting for Space what? Space reality TV show. Is that how I said that? What the fuck? Okay. Space Hero. It's called Space Hero. A U.S. production company is planning to produce a reality TV show competition where the winner will receive a trip to the International Space Station as the ultimate prize. The plan is yet another way to capitalize on the newly developed private human spacecraft from SpaceX and Boeing that are opening up for ways for non-government astronauts to reach space. Fuck the government. Dubbed Space Hero Inc., the production company plans to put together a televised contest called Space Hero that would select... Bro, you're saying the same thing over and over and over again. They will, if they win, they go to space. There's contestants, they go to space. They're not part of the government, fuck the government. Space Hero is working with Shut the Fuck Up and Tell Me How This Works. There's no details. But apparently going to space is roughly going to be between $50 and $90 million per ticket. But if you win the reality show, motherfucker, go to space. Check out the International Space Station. You could take a space poop. How many people in the modern age will be taking space poops? You know what else you can't do in space? Choke on your own spit. I don't know. Maybe you're actually choking on your own spit all the time. How does that work in your stomach? Like, you know when you like drink a lot of like anything and you get like acid reflux, or like you're just so sloshy, you got a lot of liquids in your belly and you don't know what the fuck's happening. What happens when you do that in space? So does it just like fly out your mouth if you just like like how does stomach fluid acid work? Like, is there enough compression inside your esophagus and the other organs that are the entrances and exits to your stomach? Do those stop things from flying out of your mouth? Furthermore, can you be electrocuted in space? How does lightning work in space? Do you need gravity for lightning? I don't know. I don't think so, because my perception of reality and lightning is that lightning is created by like a bunch of droplets coming together and rubbing private parts, and like lightning is just like a big baby that a bunch of raindrops have. Am I wrong? Is that not how lightning works? Time is ticking, right? I don't want to just have a short episode. I want to talk to you about things that are going on in my life. Do you care about how many hot dogs I've had recently? I've had 0. That's disappointing. Why? Oh, Dr. Bonnie Henry, the doctor that everyone asks for advice in Vancouver, is telling everyone, stay home, but you can go to restaurants, but don't hang out with people, but you can definitely ride the bus and train. A lot of things not making sense right now. And I don't want to be putting on a tinfoil hat right now, but there's some things that just don't make sense. You know what some guy said at my work, the place that I work 2 days a week? He said, you could drive a truck through the holes in these things. And I was like, yeah, that's so true. But really, I do agree with him. Even though maybe on other points I don't agree. Maybe he's a hamburger guy. I'm a hot dog guy. And I can't go to Costco because Costco is so crowded. Maybe they've closed their hot dog place. I just haven't even been in the area. Hey, everyone, am I being filmed or not? I just don't know. Through the window to the wall. Jovy was outside potentially filming me, just didn't know what was happening. And of course, when things are cracking down mentally, things are breaking up, satellites fall on Earth, you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, right? The pandemic stress is really getting to me, right? And it could be getting to everyone, you know? Maybe that's the reason why I'm thinking so slow, but also at the same time, I'm not using chemical buffers, so maybe it's a little bit tougher to bear. Because it has been a little bit tougher this month mentally, right? But I'm pursuing acting. I'm doing stand-up comedy. I've got a podcast and stuff, but acting hasn't taken off for me yet. And all my actor friends are like, oh, well, acting doesn't really take off. It's kind of like a periodic thing. I would just really like to book a Netflix series and just like, fuck yeah. That's what I want. Like, that's if this was like Oprah Winfrey's The Secret or whatever kind of self goal planning, self-esteem, self-actualization thing, if I could put out one request to the universe, it's that the camera's gonna die. Ah, no! Fuck. Well, if you're gonna die, then die. If you're gonna die, then die. If you're gonna die, die. Die. Die, camera battery. I've got these shitty batteries and they die at like 50%. What the fuck? Huh? What? And there it goes. I guess we'll just end there. It's been a short one. It's been a slice, but I gotta go, and then I gotta work on my audition for this thing. It's been a hectic one, yeah, but I'm still looking into the camera for some reason. But thank you for tuning in. This has been one of those quick ones with your boy JD. I could just pop in a battery and do another one, but I would like to not be late for work for once. You know, I think that'd be pretty nice actually. So we're just doing a little bit of a voice segment to finish off. But I would like to get into voice acting. I'm potentially being hooked up with a voice acting agent soon. That's kind of exciting. That's a little new development in my life. Because I have a friend who is constantly just getting voice acting auditions and doesn't even want them. I'm like, what the fuck? I get like one every blue moon, and like, you know, I would like more. And so I talked to my agent, and he's like, yeah, you could go get a voice acting agent if you want. So that's dope. Because I was afraid, like, by contacting him and asking, like, if I could do more voice acting auditions or potentially look for another agent, that he'd be like, oh, so you think that I'm not working really hard for you? And then I'm like, oh, shit, like, do not drop me from this agency. I really need this right now. So, hopefully, a little development on that, and I will mag that person to hook me up with that agent. And, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Wes. Thank you, Kevin Thompson. Greg, if you're watching, that's fantastic. These episodes are getting more and more viewers these days, which is kind of cool. So yeah, little gradual increase. If not, I've heard that the thing with podcasts is that you just do a bajillion of them and then one day you just have an audience. I don't know. Like I'm just doing this because it feels good to be making things for myself. But yeah, it'd be cool to have an audience, like a full on audience, and then you can do all the crazy podcast things, like have sponsors and, you know, maybe get a little bit more creative with the podcast and make it more of like I've considered maybe making it more of like a Tonight Show type thing, or like a daily show where I can present like a bunch of videos, or I don't know, have activities or something. But it's not really something I've thought about a whole lot. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it there. So thank you for tuning in, and text your best friend and ask if they have any jam because you ran out. Bye now. Get up.